Raising Kanan season 4, episode 5. It is in the books. I told y'all about Famous. The actors and actors that play Rock and Kanan, their date for the casting, it said that they were from 21 to 25, 2025. So Famous was the only one that was not going to show this season. I want to know, side note though, I want to know what happened behind the scenes. Something had to happen behind the scenes. They was like, yo, you don't even come in, don't shoot. They used his sister to shoot the new scenes and the mother, but they didn't use Famous. I want to know what kind of beef they had. But anyway, let's get to the episode. They start off by showing Famous as a kid because they want us to get our sympathy back because we haven't seen Famous in a long time. So I was like, oh, okay, they want to wrap this shit up. And it was sad. It was a domestic situation. And, you know, they had to lock the kid in the room and he's terrified and wake up in the middle of the night and they running. Why the kid always got to go back for a toy? I was freaking Famous mother. Nah, we ain't going back for no toy. They ended up in the shelter and then they got themselves together and they have a dog, which I thought it was sweet. They was bringing a lot of love to Famous, the character. The detective is telling the mother, yo, go speak to Kanan. You know what I mean? He's trying to make Kanan hot. For whatever reason, the detective do not like Kanan at all. So he's like, I don't care if they were friends. It's him. Mind you, this dude did not want to take the report for months. They did not care about Famous to begin with. And apparently the mother said that he was feeding you information. About who, we know it wasn't Kanan, but about who, I don't know. Eventually, Kanan's going to run down the basketball court. So I guess we're going to be seeing that next episode. Your man Terry decides to stop pushing product into the restaurants. He stopped lacing the restaurants with Rock's product. And Rock is like, I'm losing money. So she goes, pays David a visit. David don't know nothing. And she knows David not going to get him the message or he's not going to hear him. So it doesn't matter. She tells Marvin to pay him a visit and to be easy on it. Marvin takes your ninja out, rightfully so, because it was either that or everybody was getting arrested because he was, I'm taking the out of jail. I'm calling the cops. She better be scared of the cops. I ain't scared of her. She better be scared. I'm like, ooh, all right, Marvin, you earned that one. I'm not even mad because what else are we going to do? Speaking of which, Marissa is questioning Jukebox about her husband's unaliving. Jukebox is like, but she has a smile. She has a sinister smile and she likes lying. You know, instead of a singer, Jukebox should have been a damn actress because that's her calling. I think she gets off on doing stuff and then lying about it. What? Because even when her father questioned her, she was like, what did we do? Like a lost look. I know I'm skipping ahead real quick, but Marvin's mother should have asked Jukebox to do it. She would have served that up like Burger King with a freaking smile. Here you go, Grandma. Anyway, we still going over. So Jukebox is like, the girl's questioning her. And Jukebox is like, what? Of course not. But she always has a smile because she's just like, she loves it. It's like she loves lying, knowing that she did something and is getting away with it. Oh my gosh. She's like a serial unaliver. Yeah, I think she becomes that. Lou was out with his new love interest and they are trying to find new artists to sign. Meanwhile, Unique keep giving Pranissa money. And then she goes to Rock and it's like, Rock, stop putting money in my basket. You feel bad because you unalive Unique? And Rock is like, no. So if anything, even though Rock be acting like she don't know what's going on and stuff, I know her wheels are turning. Like, okay. So a few months ago, Pranissa started getting money. My stores just started getting hit. She's going to find it out before we see Unique come back. Meanwhile, untrustworthy ass O-Cee is walking around asking Kanan questions. Well, we know I don't trust him. And of course, rightfully so. At the end, we do find out that he is working for your boy Unique. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. And he has a bad cold. And by cold, I mean habit. And by habit, I mean the white girl. I'm just saying. And then he want to make excuses when he get in the car with Unique. Oh, I got a cold. He's like, shut the F up. Nobody cares about you in that cold. And you know, Unique know a fiend when he see one. Because, you know, he's smart as hell. Kanan gonna figure that out too, eventually. Another thing, why Kanan always got to steal from his mom? Like, his mom be trying to do the best by him. And it's like, dude, you just be cutting her left and right and right and left and left and right for no goddamn reason. Yo, I was going to say cut his water off, but when I mean his water off, I don't mean unalive him, but she's going to have to cut that umbilical cord. Son to who? Because he's out here embarrassing her. And then you're going to go to my enemy? And then I got to look at my enemy like I know my son just came to you and stabbed me in my back. The hell are you? And you don't even know what you're doing and you're running to my enemy. Cool. Juke acting like a serial unaliver, fixing up her father's bandages and stuff like that, and admiring the stitch work. Ooh, and the bullet hole wounds. She really likes this kind of stuff. She is so sinister. She is going to be a problem. I mean, she's not even going to be Rock 2.0. Rock with a smile. And even when Juke was talking to Famous's mom, be like, we're both concerned. I'm sitting here because she got this look. I'm like, this chick ain't concerned a day in her life. To me, it just, she tries to have human traits. I think she's just completely detached, but she tries to have human traits. And she just says things like she cares. And I don't think she does. I think nobody's home upstairs in her heart. So Unique goes to Phil Russo, being a chatty catty. And Russo was looking at him like, he ain't like you either. And I didn't hear Rock was trying to unalive you, but I ain't in this beef. But he does take Unique's information because I think next episode he's going to want Rock's spot still. He's like, oh, well, you know what? That's a good idea. I should take over. But has nothing to do with Unique. He just opened up a can of worms, pretty much. Unique trying to get allies. And that's what I'm saying. And they was like, oh, Rock didn't do nothing to you. He just goes crazy. And I'm like, Unique, do you really know she did something or you just created a whole story in your head without investigating like you normally do? And it's so weird. That's why I said they made him so smart and just in one aspect, just so dull. Nothing wrong with that guy. They was like, oh, the brain damage is going to make him completely different. Guy, no, this ain't it. Another thing, Quan was singing Unique's praises all over the world. I'm like, okay, this is what's going to, so Quan is going to work with Unique, clearly. And Quan can't hold water, by the way. And at the same time, he cuts Rock off all in the same conversation. Like, you're done. You're done. I don't want nothing to do with you. He gonna get some payback because I need a satisfaction over there with Quan. Somebody satisfy me with Quan and his bad attitude. We owe you, Quan. We owe you. So now Rock got to go to her connect because she done destroyed one bridge already. She's like, listen, I need to be up and running. Either we in or we not, but I got to find somebody real quick. Block is hot. And so he's weighing. He's like, well, I want to go meet with the Italian guy and we're going to see if your territory is all good and they're okay with all of this situation. She's like, I'll arrange it. But she was like, listen, you go through me. Don't be having no connect with this Italian guy because you know how people like to cut corners and stuff like that. She's like, don't betray me. And he's like, you seem like a person that was betrayed. Mind you, she was just betrayed 5 minutes ago from her son. So I guess she's really like, Could we talk about Marvin's mom? And I keep saying Marvin's mom. I don't know because it's like if you allow her to get close to you, she will bite you like a snake. That's why Rock don't get close to her. And I realized that. I was like, she not playing with her BS. She gonna tell Marvin to take her out. And I'm like, what son wants to take their mom out? So you're leaving and you want to leave him with heartache and pain and guilt. Where they do that at? Why would you even want to do that to your son? And then you're going to call him a sucker because he was, and that's the thing, she laying there knowing that he's there. And she got her eyes closed, ready. And he's like, I can't do it. And you're punk. You're this, you're that. I'm like, you're eventually going to leave anyway. But why would you want to say all this negative stuff and hurt this boy? Again, you should have asked Jukebox, but don't put that on Marvin. He already struggling with a lot. It's a wonder Marvin don't got issues like that. Oh, he did. He used to have issues. Yeah, I forgot. He went to rehab and all that stuff too. And the big thing, of course, Famous comes up. He is unalive. No surprise to anyone. Rest in peace, Famous. I liked him. I missed him on the show. I would have loved if he would have came to finish his last season, but I really don't know what happened. But hopefully they start talking now that we know that Famous is gone. So maybe his contract is up. Maybe he could talk now. And now Unique goes to Quan and, he's up and running. Somebody take Unique out, please. Anyway, this is Amina Seen It. Like, comment, and subscribe. The episode was good. It was always moving. It was always a lot of stuff going in and on. And I'll see you on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thank you.